Hello guys, this is Red from Red Star Dimension Gaming, and I am bringing you another great review. This time I am reviewing Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair, and despite its name saying Goodbye Despair, the fact that there's a lot of despair in this game, it's crazy and amazing. Spike Chunsoft are the ones that made this game, and NIS America published it for the US and Europe. You may know this company from Way of the Samurai series and Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward, which a lot of people love that game. First, you do not need to play the first Danganronpa to understand this game. The only character that comes back is Monokuma, which is the evil little bear that creates chaos wherever he goes and causes havoc everywhere. For the story in this game, you start off as Hajime. There are 16 students that are taken to the same high school from the first game, Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. But instead of actually going to this school, there's a new character, Monami, and she is this little pink rabbit that is the total opposite of Monokuma. And as soon as you arrive at Hope's Peak Academy, she takes you away from here to go on a field trip, and it is to Jabberwock Island. This is an uninhabited island, and it is a nice vacation spot, and everything is going perfect. You even get to go swimming. And her rules include no littering, no killing, nothing bad, nothing out of the ordinary. It's the total opposite of the first game. So during the prologue, you have to talk to every single student, and you build a relationship which gives you like 1 star on each of the 16 players. So you're finding out a little bit about them as a person on this first level. As soon as you are finished, you end up on the beach. Everyone's in their bathing suits. Everything's sexy and fun. And then all of a sudden it gets dark. Monokuma comes out. He destroys the party. And I was so excited to see him because I was like, if this is what the game is, I'm really going to be disappointed. But it's not. It's the same as the first game. Like, it changes completely. It goes back to the first game, and people get murdered. I can't spoil who, but the first one, I was very surprised. But then again, I guessed it right. That's who I was guessing was going to get killed first, and they did. He or she. Okay? I'm not going to tell you who. But if you watch my walkthrough, you see the first chapter. So the first murder takes place at a party. I'm allowed to reveal this. It takes place at a party. You have to search for clues on what happened. Everything seems like an updated version of the original game. I think it feels better. At first, I didn't like all the characters of this game as much as the original, but after being around them for so long, I ended up liking a lot of these characters. They're very enjoyable. So this school is based around the ultimates of the world. The ultimate chef, the ultimate musician, the ultimate princess, which I love her. Once you're done investigating everything, which is a little different, they have like a side scrolling like when you're going from one place to the next, and then when you're in the place, you're back to the first person view. It looks like a camera that you've seen in the original. And also on this version of the game, you can search the island for Monokuma, little doll things. Once you collect all of them, around 50, you get a trophy, so that's cool, and I'm sure you get more. I couldn't find them all. I wasn't looking for them. I'm playing the game for just the story right now. I will go back and try to platinum it later. After any investigation time periods, you will go into tribal council, which I think it's funny because the press release that I got, this is tribal council, it's still called a class trial. I wish it would be called tribal council, but it's not. It's just called class trials. And you have to figure out, with all the evidence, who is the murderer. And the very first trial, which I can talk about, it took 2.5 hours. That's just recording without any screw-ups. And I was trying to do the trophies with this. I only got 2 out of 3 that I was aiming for. And this was on the easier difficulty. You don't have to worry about the white lines that you have to try to get rid of and then press everything. I was just trying to do this game for the story right now and then go back and do that. But it is really hard because if you mess up once, you have to restart that part. So I had to restart the whole level and go skip, and go to a certain part and try every single thing again. I only messed up at the very end, and I was just like, screw this, I give up. It takes a long time and a lot of practice to figure this out. Once you know all the answers, it might be easier, but still. The only one that gave me real trouble was Hangmans Gambit. Once I screwed up on that, at the very end of the first trial, I just gave up. I was just like, screw it. I'm not starting this over again. So I gave up on that silver trophy. I will try to go back and do it again. It's irritating, which means this game is hard. And imagine that was on the easier difficulty. Try playing it on the harder difficulties. There's 1, 2, and 3. There's 3 different difficulties. And the hardest one has got to be pretty tough. I didn't restart a single part. I got that trophy. I didn't get the no damage one. You can't take any damage throughout the whole trial, which means you can't mess up at all. You have to do everything perfect. There is a middle to the trials where you can save the game, but it's still long. You gotta go through like an hour and a half more of gameplay. It's so long. And I don't remember it ever being this long in Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc, or I just haven't played that game in a very long time. But it seems a lot harder than the first game. They added new features to the trial. I will show a little bit of non-spoiling parts of the trial, and I'll show some of the gameplay elements that you get to deal with in this game.
I can prove it with this. It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Those rebels were planted and the killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
Lass, but I am different. With the power of my 4 dark devas of destruction, it is of no concern.
What'd you say, motherfucker? Oh, no!
Wow, you got chewed out, but you look super happy.
It was provided by the portable stove in the kitchen. They needed a weapon, too. This had also been hidden in the kitchen beforehand.
There's really nothing really bad about this game. I loved it. The very beginning had me worried until Monokuma came, and then once he comes, this murderous game where you have to kill to get off the island is crazy, and everything changes. The best part about this game is Monokuma and Monami, and she is just amazing. She is really funny with Monokuma, and they fight a lot. I love it. And then she cannot die, just to let you know. She can never die. That's what she says anyways. I'm going to leave the rest up to you on that. So overall, the game is really fun. The gameplay is hard as crap to get right on the first time. If you get everything right on your first time, good luck and good job. The gameplay actually had me hooked. But I do not like how long the trials are. Who can sit down for like 3 hours, 2 to 3 hours, and just play this? Me, apparently. Yeah, I did it for like 4 hours because I was trying to do everything perfectly, and then I messed up like at the freaking second to last thing that you had to do in the game. The graphics look great. It's an anime style. I love the look of Monami and Monokuma, and the voice acting is spot on in this game. I did not get annoyed by anyone. I really like some of the accents that come out. I cannot spoil any accents that happen in the trial, but there are some accents that come out in the first trial, and I love the voice acting of every single character. They're amazing. And last but not least, the game feels refreshing. It's not the exact same story that, oh, they go back to this high school. Nope, there's a twist. We're going to take you on a field trip to this tropical island, and we're just going to bring Monokuma back into it. And it was amazing. I really enjoyed this game a lot. I know some of my fans are going to love this game too. The only downside, like I said, that the trials can sometimes be mind-bogglingly hard. And the length of them, way too freaking long. Come on, you gotta be a little easier on us. But that is what I also like about the game. I don't like it, but I like it. I like these hard, challenging trials. They test the crap out of your mind. So overall, I'd give this game 4.5 out of 5. That'd be a 9 out of 10. This game is really fun. It may be a niche game, but it's a really fun niche game. I love it. It's crazy. It has a psychotic bear and a crazy freaking bunny rabbit. I love it. If you guys want to buy this game too, go down to the Amazon link below. It'll help support my channel. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and there will be more coverage on this game soon. See ya.
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the Blacken is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is going to be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate Monokuma, of course.
You hate me that much?
Now, let's begin.